Hello and welcome to my Twitch jungle guide. This is on patch 5.5 and this is all about Twitch. I'm doing a bronze to diamond Twitch jungle only stream and I'm already on platinum and I thought maybe I could share my knowledge. So far I have 60% win rate, so it's going pretty well, and I'm on platinum too. When you play Twitch jungle, you want to have the right runes. So the right runes are attack speed, because it synergizes very well with Twitch, because his passive applies a potion and the potion applies damage, and the more attacks you do, the more damage you do. It also gives you more clear speed on the jungle, so you will clear the creeps faster, and it is important because you don't want to take damage from them. You may notice that it is full offensive rune page because you don't plan on getting hit too much by the jungle creeps, so it's better to have more damage. About the masteries, it's exactly the same thing. You go all damage because you want more damage. It's very important for the late game, blah blah blah. Notice that I placed a ward here. It is very important because it allows me to see if the enemy are going to invade me, and it's important because almost everyone will try to invade you when you play Twitch jungle. When you play Twitch jungle, you almost always start on the red buff. Make sure that your bot lane or the top lane helps you, but don't let them tank for you. You are the jungler, you need to tank it. Plus, you have your smite giving you XP back when you smite it, so there is no reason for you to let your teammates tank the first buff. So here you have your first buff and you have a few options. You could go bot, or you could go mid, or you could go and try to kill the jungler. Trying to kill the jungler is not always ideal, so I prefer to go mid, because if I go mid, I first of all apply pressure before the mid laner is level 2, so it's always good to apply a bit of pressure. If you're lucky, the mid laner will play more offensive and you will net a kill. If you're not lucky, it doesn't really matter, because this is all to have a ward here on their red buff. And also on going on top lane faster. And here I'm a little bit lucky because he's very low on HP and he got baited by being very far to be Mega Gnar, and here we have the first blood very easily. And there is when you are very happy that you warded this red buff, is because it might allow you to net a kill when the enemy jungler is trying to do his buff. The thing is, I arrived a little bit too late here, so no kill for me, but that's not too bad. She's now level 3 and I'm level 2, but I'm almost level 3. I will just do this crab, just because he cannot fight back, and you like things that does not fight back when you're Twitch in the jungle, because you're very squishy and you don't plan on taking damage. You can notice that I did not use a single potion yet. So I already did two ganks, and one was the first blood, and I am already level 2 and I will hit level 3 when I do this blue buff. Cool trick with blue side is when you kill the blue buff, you can kite it all the way around. You can go all the way up here if you want, or you can run back there if you are afraid that someone is going to invade. So here I am level 3, I have enough gold to go buy my first jungle item, which will allow me to clear the jungle a lot faster, but the thing is I still have potions and there might be stuff to do on the map. A very important thing when you play Twitch in the jungle is not to back too often, because when you are back you are not applying pressure anywhere. So here I'm going in for another gank, but sadly enough the Morgana was playing very safe. But the good thing is, if she was really trying to get a kill, I was there to just counter gank. Meanwhile, Evelyn will go and gank the top lane, but doesn't matter. Once again, I did not go back, so this allows me to see that their bot lane is playing very offensive. Because I have the vision on Eve on the top lane, I can go bot lane very safe and try to kill them. So here you see they use exhaust and heal, and I almost killed the Callis. So this brings me to another point, is the exhaust. As you can see, I don't have flash, but I have exhaust. Why is that? This is because you are not a lane Twitch. A lane Twitch wants to farm and to be able to flash away if he gets ganked. But with the lane Twitch, your plan is to kill someone, to go somewhere and have a burst of damage and kill them before they have time to go back. So the exhaust will allow you to slow them down and to reduce their damage. Because Twitch is very squishy. When you are ganking with Twitch, you will want to appear on the back of their carries, but their carries have damage, they usually have ignite, and they could kill you very quick. So, because you have exhaust, if you see that they are turning on you and trying to kill you, you just exhaust them and then they cannot kill you, and your mid lane or your carries will kill them before. Here I'm going with a ping because I want to counter gank the Evelyn. But she will go for the lane gank, and luckily enough here I had my exhaust, so I negated all the damage from the Kalista, which allowed me to kill her before she did do any damage, and win the trade 3-for-3. Notice as well that I use my smite on the golems. This is good because it will allow you to have a much more secure jungle phase. You can go to the creeps, they will take a stun every 5 hits, and this will allow you to deal 3 damage before they do damage to you. I use a purple jungle item because there's a stun which allows me to deal even more damage before they start attacking me, and it gives you HP back, and when it gives you HP back it allows you to gank more. So here I show you how to do the wraith. You just send your cask, then you use your smite, and then you have a few attacks on the big wraith, and then you use your E, and you already killed the whole camp. So as you can see, I did the whole camp very quick, and now I have more HP than before doing the camp. This means I can go and kill this Eve which walks right by my pink wall. And this would not have been possible if I did not have the right jungle item. So here we almost kill the Eve, she has to go back, and because of this I thought maybe we can go for the dragon. The thing is, my team will not follow me on that, so I will just simply go back to my red buff. Talking about the build, I will do the first evolution of my smite and I will take the purple one. The thing is, I will not upgrade my my smite item before very late in the game. I don't want the jungle item. Why is that? I believe the jungle item is not ideal for Twitch in the jungle. You have good stats and all, but the problem is once you have the jungle item, you will be stuck with the purple smite. So this means you cannot decide later to go for the red smite or for the blue smite, which can be very useful in the late game. But you will say, oh yeah, but you can change it now and upgrade upgrade your jungle item with a red smite, for example. But the thing is, it's 250 gold, which is very expensive for Twitch in the jungle. And you don't really have that money early. And most important, there is another item you want to buy, which is the Blade of the Rune King. The Blade of the Rune King is very important on Twitch, and you can do almost nothing without it. So you want to rush it, and delaying the Blade of the Rune King by any way is, to me, I believe it's not a good idea. So what I do, I just stay on my basic smite, and I go straight for the Blade of the Rune King. What does the Blade of the Rune King do? The Blade of the Rune King gives you attack speed, it also gives you a lot of burst, so you can kill people faster. It also gives you a speed buff, and a speed debuff for the person you click on with the Blade of the Rune King. So this is very good for Twitch because you want a ton of burst damage, and you want to kill them quick. Here I don't know what I'm doing exactly. The thing is, I don't go back because I want to still apply pressure. I am on an advantageous stage of the game, and I know that the Eve will try to gank somewhere to get back on my advantage. I keep farming every time I have my smite up, because you don't want to waste your time, you want to farm. If you don't farm, you will never be able to carry. Here I get seen by wards, so I clean them. And here I must be very careful, because everyone on the map is already level 6 or even level 8 for the Morgana. And if I get caught now, I'm most likely dead. People will use everything to kill you when you are playing Twitch jungle. So it is very important to ward the entrance of your jungle, because yeah, they will try to invade you, and it's basically as if you were playing Teemo. You are just like a giant bait. And as I say that, you will see exactly what I mean when I will try to gank on the bot lane. The thing is, I don't know that Evelyn is here, but I still believe we are stronger, so I go in. But because I'm a Twitch, they will decide, okay, Twitch is here, let's kill him. I'm very squishy, and here they burst me down before I have time to kill them. So yeah, even though I had a very good advantage, I did not buy, so I was not that strong, and we did not really have the advantage. So here they kill me, they kill the Tristana, and because Morgana comes faster, they will also kill the Lulu. Hopefully the LeBlanc will manage to get a kill, but this is really bad gank from me. So remember, when you play Twitch, you have a strong early game, you can gank a lot, you can stay on the map and keep the pressure, but be careful of the counter gank. And be careful of the lanes turning around and killing you. If it was the mid lane, I had my exhaust, so it would have been enough, but my exhaust cannot exhaust both Blitzcrank and the jungler and the Kalista. I only could exhaust the Kalista, and actually I exhausted the Eve, which was not the best choice. So yeah, be careful. And now comes the hard part of Twitch jungle, because this is the part when you don't really have your Blade of the Rune King. You almost have it, but not quite yet. You are still squishy, and people will start to ward the map and try to go for dragon. The thing is, with Twitch you cannot face check. If I come here in the bottom jungle without my LeBlanc or my support, I will most likely get killed. So here I wait for LeBlanc, for her to jump on Kalista, and she will be able to kill her very quick before anything else happens. This allows us a little bit of map pressure, and here's the difference between a good and a bad support. Your good support will go ward, and look what happens is she will get hooked, and this means I will not get hooked. And because she's the support and she has defensive abilities, she can run away. Now we will be able to have a kill. So when start the mid game, be careful, don't go space check bushes, let your jungle ward, and if your jungle does not make the job of warding, don't try to do it all alone on yourself. Just play back, don't die, and yeah, just basically don't die. Because we had a kill and also we forced, we just forced them back, I thought, yeah, let's go for the dragon, but here Tristana does not want to help us, which is very bad of her. I pinged her a lot of time, but she didn't come, and hopefully we had time to burst it. Notice that I don't take too much damage as Twitch versus a dragon, because the dragon does percentage damage, percentage to my HP, and because I don't have too much HP, I don't take too much damage. In the end, it's a very good trade for us because we managed to take the dragon. Here I try to invade, but yeah, I don't feel safe, and yeah, hopefully I don't stay because they would have killed me. So remember, when you play Twitch, be very careful. And now we enter a phase on the game where you don't play with Twitch exactly the same. You don't go on stealth and try to assassinate anyone, because people will be ready. They know that you might be here and they will be waiting for you. And unless your team is very good and follows up on every single of your moves, you could go and do like the Koreans do, have your Twitch going in the front and then the whole team coming in and help him and try to assassinate people like that. But in solo queue it's very dangerous because you cannot rely on your support to protect you, because usually he will be already very busy trying to protect his own AD carry. and yeah, don't expect your team to protect you. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much it for the early game. I will maybe do another video for the late game. Just for you to know, in this game I will keep playing like this and playing very defensive and just following up on my team and controlling objectives, and I will end up being very fed and we will win the game. Just to show you, because you don't have to trust me, I will click here and show you what happens in the late game. I'm very fed, I'm on 9, 5, 10. I have my Blade of the Rune King, and then I have my Yumus. Yeah, about the build, you want the Blade of the Rune King and the Yumus right after. This is very good because the attack speed of the Blade of the Rune King, the attack speed of your boots and the attack speed of the active of Yumus will bring you all the way to 2.5 attack speed. As you can see, I have 2.5 attack speed already, which is the maximum attack speed you can have. So after you have your Yumus and your Blade of the Rune King and your boots, do not buy more attack speed. It is useless. You will hit over 2.5 attack speed, and yeah, you are just maxed. You cannot go over it. Yeah, and the Q. Remember your Q, when you pop out of the stealth, you gain a little bit of attack speed. So this is it. This is my classic build. I go for Infinity Edge, Blade of the Rune King and Yumus. And here you see how you can escape. You can exhaust, you can Blade of the Rune King, and you can Yumus, and then you're stealth and they cannot catch you. And here is why you need to be very careful, because they will use flash to kill. So yeah, this is it. Thank you for watching, and I might do another guide in a game maybe where I lose, because it is very good to do guides when you win. It looks very fancy, but sometimes it's more useful to have a little guide when you lose, because you learn a lot more from your loss than you learn from your victory. And now you watch the Mordekaiser winning the game. See you guys.